do you want a thicker tomato sauce? Most of us do want a thicker tomato sauce. So if you want a thick tomato sauce, this is what you have to do. You have to just remove all this juice from your tomato as it boils. So all I do is, as the tomato boils, I just come with my big scoop and I just scoop out tomato juice. And as you can see, I already have one big jar here, and this one is like 3/4 of a way, but I just make a little like sink in there, and I take the juice out. So I think this is good for now. And when I started this pot, it was filled all the way to the top, but look how the pot has gone down. It has it's shrunk. So a lot of the juice has come out. If I'd left all this juice in, it would have been like all the way up and very watery. So I usually blend my tomatoes once they're done. So it's gonna be very thick, but I don't leave the juice in, because it just makes the sauce a little too thin. I like a thick, very thick sauce, especially when if I want to make pizza and other things. So I like that. But this is basically how you get a very thick sauce, and it wouldn't be watery and runny. So yeah, and you just leave it, and every couple of minutes you just come back and check. And as you see here, it's just a little bit watery. You just dip your scoop in there, and you just remove as much water as these juices as you can. And these juices, you can put them in the fridge if you don't have the time right now, because right now it's like late, it's nighttime, and I have to get ready to go to bed. But I will leave the juice in the fridge, and in the morning I'll come back and I'll can them in smaller jars. And you can use these tomato juices for all kinds of stuff. Like you can add it to soups, to stews. You can just drink it like that. You can just do so much, or any other thing that you want to do. You can add it to like stews or meat sauces, or any sauce that you want to make. You can just add it to that. And yeah, but you have to can it first before you do that. And I'll show you tomorrow how I can my tomato juice and how I do it, because I know a lot of you are beginners and you are not familiar with these things. So I will definitely show you how to can this delicious, nutritious juice. And I'll strain it tomorrow, because I don't know if you can see, but there's bits of tomatoes inside of it, and you can take a spoon and take that out. I usually scoop that out and put it right back into the pot once they float up to the top. But tomorrow I will definitely strain it and can it, because I don't want any of these bits of tomatoes in my tomato juice. But for now it can stay, because it's just gonna go in the fridge, and I'm gonna put them in the fridge for now. And that's gonna be it until tomorrow. So there they are, 1.5 jar, and we'll just cover this baby back up. Cover this baby right back up and let her do her thing, and do a little clean up from the mess I make when I was pouring the juice up. I like things to be clean. My scoops here and my spoons. I'll come back and check on this baby before I go to bed. And yeah, so I can see a little bit of juice is coming up again, but that's okay. I will leave her alone until I come back later on. And in the meanwhile, I want to show you guys what else you can do with your tomatoes. So right now I'm canning what's in the pot, and earlier on I removed somewhat of the pot. So all you need is some just regular old Ziploc bags, and you put your chopped up tomatoes in there. I am going to put a label here with the date on it to tell me when I did these ones, so I can start using those that I freeze first. I use them up first, so I'll just rotate. And this is what I did for tonight. I have much more to label and freeze, so that's just for tonight, and I'll continue again tomorrow with the rest, because I am freezing some tomatoes, I am canning some, I'm making some sauces, I'm making tomato sauce, I'm making my regular paste, then I'm making some ketchup. So I have a lot of different recipes to make with this tomato. Plus I am making some like a little chutney like with cabbage and onions. So there's a lot of things that I'm making with this tomato. So I want different flavors, and when I want to make different meals, I can take out whatever tomatoes I want. And this one has no salt, so this one is salt free. And I'm gonna freeze some more tomorrow, and I'm gonna add some salt and some seasoning, and I'm gonna do a third batch, and these ones are gonna be with garlic. So I'll show you guys all of those things, so just stay tuned. Okay guys, so I showed you how to make a very thick tomato paste. So what I do is, once I take the juices out, I blend it. I put all my spices and stuff in it, then I blend it, and you see that it's very thick. It makes a very thick tomato sauce. So if you want a very thick tomato sauce, this is what you have to do. Remove the juices, and then this is what you're left with, a very awesome and thick tomato sauce. And I'm just leaving it to cool. I want it to cool a little bit. I'm gonna bottle that up in my jar. So that's it guys, that's how you make a very thick tomato sauce for storing for winter time, and to be included in all your really nice dishes. I love this especially on pasta, this nice thick sauce. I just love it on pasta. So that's how I make my sauce, and that's how I make it thick. Thanks for watching guys.